Top of the top. What's up, everybody? We're back. We are up. What's up, y'all? What's up, Atima? What's up, Dre? What's up? Shout out to the people that's up. What's up, family? What it is? We are back again. What's up, y'all? What's up? How everybody doing this morning? We back. Y'all know that storm Melissa touching down in Jamaica right now. They said those winds was 200 plus. Yeah, I don't want to be mistaken. I think they said something about 275 miles an hour. I know it's over 200 miles per hour. It's over Jamaica. Yeah. And y'all, some people feeling it right now because it's affecting the East Coast. So we're going to get into a lot today. What's up? We're back again, y'all. We're back. We're back. What's up, 704 Chino? What's up? Shout out to all the moderators, all of the members. Shout out to everybody that's in tune, everybody that taps in, everybody that like button. I just figured something else out too, y'all. So remember I told you how YouTube be controlling stuff? So all this time, I didn't know they was controlling my comments. So a lot of y'all might have made comments and I didn't even know. And this been going on for a minute. Because they had this thing called top comments, but then they got the rest of the comments. So, but if you don't know that, you ain't going to notice that in your comment section. So a lot of y'all believe in comments and I didn't even know. So I apologize for that. I'm talking about this been going on for a long time. Clients always be like, where all the comments at? Yeah, they got it regulated. Top comments, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So shout out to everybody leave comments, but people know around here, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to holler at you in the comment. I'm going to do something. So anyway, we're going to get into it today. What's good, Punches? What's up, bro? What's up, Sandra? What's up? We up. Look, we're going to get into it, y'all. What's up, Tiger? What's up, Mally? What's up, Mally? Everybody. All right. What's up, y'all? Look. All right. We're going to be talking about PHARREL. Now, you know I said PHARREL going to get fired from Louis Vuitton. Let's go. Now, I see that PHARREL is in trouble, y'all. I said it yesterday. He's in trouble. What's up, Huey? He in trouble. So like I said, y'all know around here, I don't got to wait for no trending topic. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. When I said PHARREL going to get fired, he's going to get fired. When I say Deion Sanders he's going to get fired. See, I'm going to tell them their trending topics before it happens. It might not happen for months from now, but I'm telling them what's going to happen. All right? So you're going to see this is a game I like to play. When I said PHARREL is going to get fired, we're going to take a look at some of the reasons why he's going to get fired. Now, like I said, I know why he's going. My whole opinion, he's going to get fired because of Jay-Z alone. For two, PHARREL going to get fired because he made Louis Vuitton whack. He made it trash. Yes, he did. So we're going to talk about that. But we also going to talk about another reason why I'm just telling y'all is this how it works. It's like your job. They let you get away with this, that, and the third. You know, people think they're getting late, and then they call it out, then you're getting slick. You call it out on payday. You think you're getting over. You ain't working. You just trying to be slick. They know everything you're doing. They're just waiting because they know when they fire you, they got to do it the right way. So you won't have no leg to stand on. And that's how it works. PHARREL has been ruining Louis Vuitton. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact because I'll be updated. And if you don't believe that, you'll see a lot of people have not been really wearing it like that. No, you'll see all the young people, meaning the people that's not in Jay-Z and them bracket, the old people, you know, they wear Balenciaga, shit like that, Amiri, all right, Balmain. No, trust me. Versace. No, PHARREL ruined Louis Vuitton. He made it corny. I'm going to show y'all today. But on this channel, when PHARREL first got with Louis Vuitton, he brought out the cowboy shit and the bell bottoms. I said, nobody not wearing that because the fashion tone is set from the designer shit. When Gucci, Louis, and all of them bring out bell bottoms, if all the celebrities wear it, the plan is for you to wear it. And then you'll start seeing the low-level brands will start making all the bell bottoms. They follow. That's how it goes. The designer sets the trend, and then you'll see everybody else make a knockoff version. That's how it goes. So, PHARREL been ruining Louis Vuitton. We're going to look at that. But, you know, I said it's all of them. But now, this is what I'm really talking about today because I saw it this morning. It's lit, man. I'm just telling y'all. I saw Jaguar lighting fire to ass again. Now, according to what I see, I kind of know what's up. Meaning, remember when I told you they're going to stick around and they all going to still get this, they're going to still get that fire till they all gone. Well, you know, Jonathan is catching fire. Now, Jaguar Wright is back on fire. But when I heard her shout out Jonathan, I already know what's up. Somebody got a problem. The industry, y'all got a problem. That's just what it is, because they're not going to stop. So, as the New York rappers continue to play their online games, because they're the biggest jokes online, and they also are the most exposed, Jaguar's back lighting fire on their ass. Jonathan, I think that man Jonathan working so much, I don't even know the platforms he be on. Cause remember, remember Jonathan, he did with black and white. So I don't know how many platforms he on, but he's going super hard. He been out working Jaguar. So I think she had to get back. Yeah. Real talk, y'all. That's what I say. Now she talking about 50 Cent. Hey. Like I said, man, around here it's nothing new. I'm just giving you the updates. I have no size in this. And to tell you the truth, y'all, I'm tired of, look, I'm telling you, I'm just giving updates. Meaning I don't care about Diddy, Jay-Z. I don't care about none of them no more. Because I know the more I don't say their name, the more they're going to disappear. So I'm not going to be the one keeping their name going. I'm not going to be doing that. But what I will do is tell you everything that's happening in real time, meaning not the fake news, the real news. So when I said the whole country's against them, I said it before, Jonathan Major, right? We already knew that. Not Jonathan Major, but Jonathan Hay. We already knew this. So that's why I'm watching the full show. The real show is everybody going down. Get it? One way or another. Wherever. The first thing that's happening now, like I said, all their brands being destroyed. They're all being exposed. They've been exposed to everything they kept in the dark, period. All their affiliations are proven. They have no clue. Even Jaguar bringing Biggie back up too. She talking about Biggie. Dang. Told y'all, man, it's not looking good for a lot of people, man. But last year I told them to run. But they didn't have no clue this internet was going to swallow them up. Guess what we're going to talk about? Pardon me. Cardi B been talking ish, y'all. Yes, she has. Cardi B said, y'all poor MFers. You poor mother F. That's what y'all get. But she making up. We're going to get into it. She said, y'all poor people, that's what y'all get for voting for 47. Y'all voted for him. That's what y'all get. But if you know politics, you should know that sounds stupid. We're going to get into it. I'm tired of talking about Cardi B. I keep telling you the New Yorkers are the clowns. But she has to get destroyed again for putting out false information. They're going to be finished, y'all. They are going to be finished. Let's go. Let's go. Once again, the end of an era. Told them they better run. PHARREL will be fired. And Jaguar is back lighting their ass up. And it just, only thing that just tripped me out with this woman is she is the only one that comes at them like that. It just tripped me out, man. Proving that she not scared of them, man. Prove it. It just, that's what I say, man. A lot of y'all was talking about, I don't like who you don't like. I don't give a fuck about that. Hey, I like a good fight, and she be fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Fearless. But what y'all don't get is, that's what a Jaguar is in real life. So I told you, some people are goats, and some people are other stuff. Jaguars, lions. Get it? That's it. She's not scared of them, y'all. That's all it is. Everybody else is scared, y'all. Because it's not just they scared of her. They're scared of a lot of shit. They're scared of what she knows. Get it? Yeah, y'all. So like I said, now, what else I told you? Now, let's look at last year. Like I say, a lot of people don't like Jaguar, right? So look at how everybody was on Jay-Z and Beyonce shit last year. Look how they was on Jay-Z nuts. They was on Beyonce broad strap. They thought it was over for Jaguar after that pit. They thought she was going to be scared of lawsuits. And everybody's like, yeah, Jaguar, I told you she a liar. Told you, man, she whatever that. Told you, man. No, y'all pick and choose. I'm gonna tell you like this: even the Jaguar Wright was 100% piece of shit. It don't matter to me. You know why? I see her doing work. I see her standing up for something. I see her standing on her square. All right, that's what I see. So I don't care about all the other shit. All right. Meaning, it's just sad to me, and it's weird to see she is the only one that goes super hard with no filter at all. And every time Jaguar go hard, she just make them men look so much like punks that they are. So I know she's scared of when she be talking. Let's go. Told you got all your proof. When I said that, I think, like I said, she be tapped in. When I said shit like, you gonna tell, man, they stay away from her. Everybody that ran their mouth talking about their hip hop, you didn't see them put her on their platform. She knows a lot about hip hop. She knows a lot about hip hop. She knows about East Coast hip hop, New York hip hop, Philly. She know about LA hip hop. She know a lot. But you're gonna see they don't use her for no content. No. I think a lot of them got the call. Do not put her on your channel. Telling you, man. But see me, right? I told y'all what I love in entertainment. I love people that's not controlled. I watch media that's not controlled, whether it's sports, regular. I just love people who are not controlled. That's it. Everybody else control, I laugh at y'all. Control, I be laughing at y'all. Now, let's go back to this yesterday. Some happened with this that I peeped later on, but I didn't peep it during the live. And it triggered me. I say everything comes to shit weird. Let me show y'all something. Now, they got on that fatigue army shit. You know I said that shit corny, but guess what? That's Louis Vuitton shit. You're looking at clothes that Pharrell Williams designed for Louis, y'all. So first thing first, y'all know this shit look cheesy. Like I say, I don't care about. I like brands, but I'm not materialistic. So if that shit is a top brand and it's corny, I'm gonna tell you that shit corny. That's Louis Vuitton. That shit corny. That's what Pharrell designed, y'all. Pharrell designed that. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. You know, you see fatigue in all forms. Cheap. I like the cheap shit. On some real shit. Family, if I'm gonna wear fatigues, fam, I'm gonna wear the real joints. I'm gonna go to the army store because I'm already on that type of shit. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? When I gotta wear certain clothes, like in the wintertime, I wear the real fatigue shit. That shit that be weatherproof, the real shit that don't get wrinkled, the real shit. Look, fam, y'all know that my people that know about fatigue, y'all know the real shit look better than that. But that's Louis Vuitton. I want y'all to see in public. Look, Pharrell thought that people in the street, because they get money, they're going to buy that army fatigue Louis Vuitton. So I'm going to tell you, when I say he's going to be fired, because I know he's been catering to the streets. But I also know these companies, you're going to see this pattern, y'all. It all comes from the pandemic. In the pandemic, it's like these companies started giving black people big-ass bags and a lot of money on purpose. Like Deion Sanders. It's like they gave them extra money, a lot of money. But it's like in the end, it's all failure. I'm just tell you how I look at it all, how I always looked at it. When I noticed them giving them all this money, I just looked at it like, this them saying, it's the last money y'all gonna get. We don't want to hear y'all mouth no more. There will be no more discussions about racism. No, when I said all this shit is over, y'all, I told y'all it's all over. I told y'all it's all over for a lot of reasons. They have failed. Y'all not getting it. I told you, man. They tried to manipulate this game so long. What they stupid ass didn't understand. They destroyed all of the innovators and creators of the future generations. So this is what y'all not getting. See, Jay-Z and Diddy and Pharrell, they've been focusing on what they want to give us. What they say hip-hop is. What we gonna like. But see, if they deal with the people and the new people coming up and innovators, they would know what the people actually want and like. This is why it's important when you got young people amongst you. They are the innovators of the new creative. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, I know what this is about. My era growing up, fatigues was popping. Street shit. When I was selling drugs, I was selling fucking drugs with a pistol with fatigues on. It's street shit. Same, it goes together. It's the package. Then we got the nappy hair, the dreads, the firearms, and the goddamn drugs and the fatigues. Why we wore fatigues? So we can run from police. That's why. I know why we had it on. Why we wear the all-black fatigue at night? So they won't see us at night. I know why we wore that shit. But I'm showing you, Jay-Z is from an era of drug dealing in streets. Pharrell put out some, get it? I'm not saying nothing to do with it, but I want you to see how this is catered to the streets. I also know that what? This deal with revolutionary. So they also knew everybody that's in Hollywood into revolutionary going to wear fatigue. Fatigue means rebellion, y'all. That's what it means. When you watch any movie and somebody playing a role of the underworld or the hero, the guy that's fighting for the streets or the underground or the militant one, they always gonna have on that green jacket. Yes, That means militant, y'all. When you're not in the military, it means militant. Doesn't it make sense? Military clothing. But when you're not signed up with the U.S. government and you wear it, it means militant. Discipline. It's like this. If I came outside, right? You know, say I'm in the jungles of the streets, right? I'm in the jungles of the streets where all the animals and everybody at. If I come outside fatigued down, they know what that means. They know I'm coming. I'm not coming to play. Meaning I'm coming to do what I need to do, and they know what that means. Militant. That means he focused. That's what they mean in the street. See, OGs know that. If I came out fatigued down, they gonna look at me like he doing something. See that? Either getting money or about to do something. That's what it means. So I'm gonna tell you everything. I know what it means. They made it a fashion and fad for y'all. See what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Pharrell designed that Louis Vuitton, y'all. So my point is, what would make you spend thousands of dollars for that just because it's Louis? But I want you to see the significance of Pharrell. That really means, y'all, he don't have no fucking talent at designing. That's really what it means. All right. When you got a platform to create whatever you want, you have seen Kanye West's creations. You know his ideas sell. Pharrell did not prove to you he sold no merch like Kanye. All right. So meaning it's not hard to figure out. You did not see a lot of rich people with it. But I want to tell y'all something. When I saw them with the Louis Vuitton, I got something triggered me. I said, man, don't tell me them people behind this shit. Don't tell me somehow Jay-Z and them got their way into this. Why? Swiss Beats Timberland. Versus coming up. Try to see if Master P don't want to wear this merch for real. No, y'all, nobody wearing that shit. Didn't I tell y'all this Versus shit was more than something else? Told you it's about branding. It's all about branding. It's not about y'all music no more. See? Even Pharrell was branded. Mark, you know what I'm saying? He used this to push the Louis brand. See that? That's what all that's about. Like I say, everybody eats off rap. See, you looking at it like, oh, like a fan, but not everybody else getting big money off that shit. So that's the plan. Now I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, you're looking at see Master P pants on the side, Louis Vuitton. So you're looking at what Pharrell helped design. Now let's be real, y'all. Holler at me in the chat. Let's talk real talk. What is exclusive about that? When Marc Jacobs ran Louis Vuitton, that military pattern was very popular. So Pharrell released it. Thank you. He's still copying. That's what we're going to talk about today. Luxury bucket list. We're going to talk about that today. I know much about brands, design. I know all about that shit. I got it in my closet. It's not about that. I'm going to tell you what it is, in my opinion. All right? He's a fucking clone. We're going to talk about it. That he's been accused of. Pharrell copied off of Coogee, and now he has a lawsuit. That's what's going on, y'all. Thanks for the comments. Pharrell is being sued by Coogee. He got Louis Vuitton a lawsuit. I just didn't put in the title like that. All right? So I told you he's going to get fired before that. So I'm going to keep showing y'all. It means incompetence. If I got a pen and a paper and I got designers and people can make what I want and I'm going to make something else. No, the joke is the lie they've been telling, which they're exposed for. It's inspiration. I want to give a tribute to this and I want to inspire this. No, it's called no fucking talent. The same guy that used all the Biggie's verses when he first became a rapper is some guy who using all the Biggie verses, all his bars. Same way, I'll just use his ideas. No, y'all, it's called cloning. No, y'all, it's called fucking cloning. It's called no talent, y'all. Period. I don't care if he made a goddamn black suit with an LV logo on it. It would have been original. No, y'all, this shit corny, man. It's what it is. My point is this, y'all. This is what y'all got to understand. This is what I keep telling y'all, man. Y'all understand foreign, right? Foreign and American. It's two different things, right? Boom. I got American shit. I got designer shit. When you wear fatigues, I wear American shit. Get it? Because nobody's going to make fatigues better in America. That's what I say. You got to know certain shit. I'm talking about when I shop, I know how I shop a certain way. Get it? When I want something a certain way, I got to get foreign because it's going to be top shelf. Get it? Like say I want a belt. I can't get no janky-ass American belt. This shit's going to break. It's going to be fucked up. Get it? So, but certain stuff, like say I want some shit to keep me warm, I got to get some American shit. Sorry. That's how I got to go. See, it's different things, y'all. Say I want some good feet. So as a grown man, I got to get some foreign and something decent. I can't get no cheap American shit. because they gonna make some plastic ass sneakers. No. So you gotta know what to get. Meaning just because Louis Vuitton made fatigue don't mean that shit hot, I'm gonna buy it, and don't mean it's like that. Get it? It just don't mean that. The designers know we can put our name on anything. That shit gonna sell. They know that. Now that part they know. It's just that they pick, they market who they gonna sell it to. So PHARREL is designing for the blacks. But you know, Louis still got their what? Classic stuff for other people. Because remember, every brand got to have their conservative version. I went through all this a long time ago. Every brand got the same shit. Tommy, Polo, they all had the same thing. Y'all know that from Versace. They got their top notch for the elite rich. And then they got their mid-level. And then they got low level. They got conservative. Gucci shirt with no G on it, no nothing. If you don't know Gucci, you ain't gonna know that that collar is showing you it's a Gucci shirt. It can be something very small. People that know they know their shit. But you got Gucci with all the logos on it. That's for the blacks. You don't see white people that like that and other races with all that Gucci. No, that's for the blacks. That's what it is. So it's different markets. Because the truth is, you know, people, if some people, they're not going to buy $1,000 shirt and ain't no logo on it, they're going to say, shit, I ain't paying $1,000. That shit look plain as hell. But that's what the rich people wear, the plain Jane shit. They like the plain Jane shit because they don't want to look like you. So they let you walk around with the logos. Plus, they understood that the blacks are billboards. So you make their logos bigger, and when they walk through their neighborhoods, they show off the logo. And it pushes the brand more when the blacks wear it. That's why all their shit going to be logoed out. Because they're going to push the brand. Even when they buy it, don't matter. All right, that's what it is. Because they know people buy off what they see. Boom. I'm saying that for a reason. Let's go. PHARREL didn't do shit, y'all. He didn't. Dapper Dan designed better than him. What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? When Gucci reached out to Dapper Dan and brought him in, nah, y'all, sorry. And that shit, man, that stuff that Dapper Dan did for Gucci, that stuff so fly, that shit so official, couldn't even afford that shit. They taxed that shit extra. Them jackets, I'm just telling you, man, I know designing. PHARREL didn't do shit, y'all. Now he might have did some things, but I saw that cowboy line he dropped, that shit was trash. This army line is trash. And he's a clone, y'all. Okay, PHARREL brought out the ice cream. Nobody was wearing it like that. Me and Pete, see, like I say, it's different factions of this hip-hop shit. Y'all call everything hip-hop. Let me tell you PHARREL hip-hop. Tyler, the Creator. Kendrick Lamar. That's his department. They the ones wearing ice cream, baby napes, and all that. Like I said, I know all my shit. J. Cole and all of them. That's PHARREL shit right there. See? The baby nape. When he get into that colorful shit, that cartoon shit, that's PHARREL shit. Grown man designing, he don't know nothing about that. Now that kitty shit, he got that. Get it? For the what? Nerds. That's PHARREL style. But you still gonna see in hip-hop. Now, them PHARREL sneakers he had they was official, but you gonna see a lot of people wasn't wearing them. Pusha T had a merger with Adidas. You didn't see a lot of people wearing them, so stop playing. No. It's the truth. They flop at every fucking thing they do. He's the one that controls the deals. He get the deals for them. Y'all don't get, they've been working for him for decades, guys. When I told you, it was set up like that. Whenever they do an interview, they're going to speak his name. You always, how many times you heard him give Jay-Z praise? When I first met Jay-Z, I prayed to him. You're going to hear them all pray. You're going to see, now you can put it together. See, when you thought they were all separated throughout the years, just think of your brain when they were separated. You always heard somebody, no matter how big they was, small, they always made sure they mentioned his name and talked about him. This is how he was able to stay offline for over 20 years. He had an army who keeps him on a pedestal. His army of punks, they the ones still online. And they are the ones getting their ass whipped to this day. And they're the ones being embarrassed, crashing right in our face because they work for him. Control, bondage. That's right. PHARREL been in bondage since goddamn 1990s. Man, Jay-Z went to Virginia and got him a slave back in 98. What's wrong with y'all? That's PHARREL. Control. That's right. PHARREL been in bondage, y'all. Why you think PHARREL was charging $100,000 for them beats? As far as I know, Jay-Z was getting a cut, but that's not my point. PHARREL was charging all that money for them beats because Jay-Z knew. And Pharrell, they all knew this. The average rapper couldn't afford those beats. And if Jay-Z didn't like you, he gonna do what? Take that beat. Y'all didn't get that part. Every time you heard about Jay-Z taking somebody's beat, it's because he knew they had a hit in their hands. He would take their shit, y'all. Tell you, he did a lot of fuck shit. He did a lot of stuff, but we're not talking about him today. I'm just showing y'all the relationship because last week I was just talking about them. What? With Rihanna. Rihanna lost the deal, but I told you the money she lost was with them. And I told y'all last week, I said, don't worry, Pharrell gonna get fired. Because in my opinion, somebody had something to do with sabotaging Rihanna because her merchandise was with Louis Vuitton. Even though it's a percentage of it. People are not spending money like that. But no, that has nothing to do with it because it's rich people. So I said, in my opinion, it's mighty funny, but Rihanna been winning. Her only loss comes from dealing with this people right here. And I said, don't worry, Pharrell going to be fired. Guess what? Well, if he has something to do with that Rihanna signing, if Jay-Z and them brought Rihanna in, it doesn't matter. Their name is on failure. So when you work for Louis don't play that shit, bro. You're not going to ruin their brand. Pharrell ass going to be fired. But just remember, I told you before it even happened. All right? Meaning, I'm not a genius. I just know the truth, which I don't know. The truth is, everybody affiliated with all of these idiots, they're going to go down one way or another. See, you keep thinking about prison. No, they're going to lose all their careers. When I said they're not going to get no more money, this Pharrell last big check. No, I'm not playing with y'all. This ain't all they last run, and Jay-Z is the master chess player. All of them are the pieces on his chessboard. It's like this. They on my ass, cute, pawn, bishop, knight, queen. That's what he do. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. So when I said last year, no, they got to set a lot of traps for him. I know what's up. He playing Catch Me If You Can right now. That's what he do. That's what's going down. So I know what's up. Told you, man, on YouTube, when they get lazy on content, being that y'all not saying nothing, here come Jaguar. Look, y'all have y'all proof about YouTube now. It's all exposed, man. If certain people don't do shit, there's nothing going to happen. If certain people don't talk, it's nothing going to happen. As of now, you see YouTube is nothing but a system eating itself. Meaning, they're picking and choosing. The realest shit being spoken, they can't talk about that. They keep waiting and reaching for the same weak-ass topics. No, what I'm saying is not about the content, y'all. It's about behavior now. The behavior is everybody's exposed. They just don't even know it or they don't want to accept it because their time is all up, y'all. What I'm telling you is YouTube is boring and corny because a lot of y'all been on here a long time and y'all just doing the same shit, saying the same shit. And a lot of y'all been dealing with scripted content for about 5 years straight. You have done, some of y'all have done 10 interviews saying the same exact shit. What's up, Laura? See? That's right. That was a good movie, right? That's right. So many of y'all have been talking the same shit like a good movie. You've been saying the same shit. So when I say, what's up, QB? What's up, everybody? Look, this is what I was trying to tell you. Hey, if everybody got to do what they do, that's one thing. But what y'all don't get is, when y'all kept talking about the culture, when nobody's being original, when everybody has to stick to a script, when everybody's copying each other, everybody's fake, everybody's corny, everybody's old, everybody has told their shit, that means it's over, y'all. They monopolized it to the point they're monopolizing themselves. I told you, this goes back to ancient science and civilizations. Certain people, you leave them alone, they will conquer themselves. They will implode. This is science. See, they gave them the game. Y'all got what y'all wanted. They gave it all. But at the end, it's nothing but a sword fight now. You're going to see all the women are gone. All the talent are gone. It's just these same, get it? It's just these same people still around. It's exactly how they wanted it to be. So that's why you have nothing, y'all. You kept telling me a culture. It's a culture of penises, y'all. Where everybody at? Where everybody at? Where's everybody at? I don't see no woman and I don't see no young people. It's not a culture. It's not a nation without everybody, y'all. No, it was a culture of pricks that wanted to control men, women, and children. They wanted to control. So being that they got their way, it is nothing left to control. You also have your proof. They don't control no neighborhoods no more. They don't control shit. They don't control no businesses. Only thing they did was control minds and souls. That is it. All right. So I'm saying all that for a reason because I'm still trying to figure out how is it only women that don't bite their tongue. It's not about exposing nobody. It's just about just keeping it real with yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? My point is this, y'all. If I'm not going to talk, I would never go. I would never even go live. Why the fuck would you go live? Why do y'all talk if you ain't gonna talk? You could have stayed back, right? Don't it make sense? No, it's showing. All of them have been scripted. They have been in order, and now they're getting broken. That's what's gonna happen. Because remember what I said, it's a chain of events. See, nobody's thinking about Jay-Z and them right now. You know why? It's other shit going on. Troops on the ground. Neighborhoods getting rounded up. Planes is grounded. Government shutdown. It's something else going on. But see, once everything gets back up and running again, you'll see it again. It'll be back again. It'll be back again. And this time, it's going to be all eyes on certain people that did it trial over with. All right? Tell you what's going to happen. That's why right now, watch the LeBron show. As of now, all eyes on LeBron. All eyes on the NBA. They're trying to say 47 got that. Hey, I don't know about all that, but all I know is this. The FEDS got a microscope up the NBA ass right now. That's right. I told you Adam Silver gonna get fired. Y'all thought I was playing. Nah, y'all. It's time because y'all not getting this all together. Okay. When you saw Jay-Z go to basketball games, who has Jay-Z have not always been tied in with the NBA? No, when I said everything that's happening today is not for now, it's for the past 30 years of a big monopoly. Okay? What sport did rappers go to the most? Basketball, not football, not baseball. Basketball, basketball, basketball. Front row seat, Gucci Man at the game. You get it? Rappers. No, the NBA is dirty, guys. It's dirty. That's why the feds up their ass. But I told y'all in the beginning, you got to put it all together, Negroes. You kept thinking it's separate. It's not separate. It's everybody. But you can't lock everybody up at one time. You can't investigate everybody at one time. They use your brain. That's why they hired all these agents. They got shit going on. It was on TV again. You want to get down with all this shit, Homeland? ICE, they giving $50,000 sign-on bonuses. I told you already. The streets is dead. They got shit going on. So I told a lot of y'all, if you call yourself broke, whatever you going through, if you legit, you better get you a fucking job. They giving $50,000 sign-on bonus, not salary, sign-on. But what you're not getting is they have so many agencies on ground right now. No, they got other shit to deal with. As of now, let me make it clear. The powers that be are not worried about no punk-ass rappers and entertainers right now. They got other shit going on. But when they finish it up a lot, see, when they finish what they finish, then it's definitely going to tell you what time it is. You know why? Once, see, Jay-Z, once them neighborhoods you influence get cleaned up, they ain't going to be around to see what happened to you. See, they saw what happened to Diddy, but a lot of them going to watch what happened to you from a jail TV. That's going to be happening to you. All right? Because it's a list, y'all. It's not hard to figure out. You just think Bill Cosby, Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, Russell. It's not hard, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. I told these idiots. That's how I know what's up. He's not stupid. You guys are going to stay puppets on string. You going to take the heat. Because while y'all going live and while y'all online, y'all going to be the ones getting dissed and dragged. They'll take the shit off of me. Fuck that. Fuck that. You see what I'm saying, y'all? I'm going to keep Fat Joe online. Yeah. I'm going to keep Jim Jones, Cameron, Fat Joe, Jada Kiss. Y'all keep working. Memphis Bleak, Lil C, y'all keep it going. Because, see, y'all going to get smoked out, not me. Y'all going to take most of the heat off of my ass. That's what is going to happen. But when they finish being dragged out, that's going to be that. It's like I say, nobody's getting away. So didn't I show you, okay, the same cartoon was joking on Jay-Z and Diddy. Same cartoon, what? Joke on Cameron and Mace, Diddy and the dildo. Told you they all getting slayed. That same cartoon, y'all, made one on Jaguar Right, too. I ain't get to watch that one yet. Yeah, talking about Jaguar Right, got their ass scared. That's right. Because I'm happy. No, they pray for real. They pray to their God. That's what they do. Pray. They take knees and pray. Why they rob your ass. Now, this right here, now check it out. Now, if he designed that right there, I like that right there. I say that jacket right there is fly. That right there is official. I already know that's one of them jackets that cost between $3 to $5 grand right there. Might be more, but that's one of them $3 to $5 grand joint. But if he designed that one is tight. But he didn't do a lot of that. Meaning, Pharrell did not create so much. He didn't design a lot that was so hot people had to buy that shit. You gonna say he didn't do that? So, like I said, now let's go back to the gangster grandpas. What you think they would have looked better in? That or this? All right, then. No, it's called trying to appeal to the streets. We got to keep it real with the streets. So we're going to put on this fatigue shit. Told you that's for the streets, y'all. This right here is casual shit. See? Real shit. You're going to wear that with slacks and shoes. You're going to wear it with jeans and sneakers. That's real fashion. Real shit. All right? So miss me with that fatigue stuff, y'all. We want to talk clothes. We'll talk clothes. Whatever you want to talk about, we can talk it. I'm just showing you. We not in the era no more of faking it till you make it. I tell y'all this shit. We not in the era no more of accepting shit. It's not the era no more of making fucking excuses. No, everything now has to be proven. Told you already, but I'm gonna tell the new people. We in a time now, everything has to be proven with facts, right? Research, analytics. Your opinion is your opinion, but it's no more the days of you forcing your opinion on people. No, those days over with. You force your opinion on somebody is like you putting your penis on somebody. Keep that shit to yourself. You get that clear? We're not in the agenda era. See, your opinions became your agendas, and the agendas divided the country. So being that we're not dealing with that division no more, keep your opinion to yourself. Meaning, you have your opinion, but that's all it is. You ain't going to change nothing. You ain't going to influence nothing unless you got some facts and proof and truth. That's about it. All right? So if I say Pharrell career is over with, that's my opinion. Or when I say he's going to get fired, that's my opinion. But it's my job to get on here and show you why I said that. And that's why I'm showing you. All right? So that's how I go. Ain't no more just talking. Pharrell caught stealing Coogi designs. Huh? See, I had it in the cut. I said his ass going to get fired for a lot of stuff. Now, y'all all got your own proof. This is his nail in his coffin. If this Negro got Louis Vuitton a lawsuit, he is finished. But you're not getting, it's showing. We're going to look at the proof of these rappers are fake and frauds. This the shit they've been doing. When you look at Rockefeller, when he made Rockaware, it was nothing but fake ass Fat Farm. I got saved. Nothing family shit that's original lasts forever. I've been sitting here watching them bring back a lot of brands back out. They didn't. See, that's why I say a lot of y'all don't know fashion anyway. Fashion is a trend set. Let me give you an example. A Lacoste shirt, a La Tigre shirt. See, when they had a shirt and it just come out with a new logo on it, a little ass logo, and that shit set the trend. A little fucking logo. That's fashion. You don't got to do with all that other shit. If I make some shit simple as hell and that shit take off, that's a fashion statement. Y'all don't know shit. I'm talking about to the people with big mouths. Before you come in this chat, please make sure you got your shit together and please watch other shit. All right? Big mouths and idiots will not be tolerated after today. I'm talking about a lot of shit because we're going to get on Cardi B about her dumb shit. All right? Pharrell accused of stealing Coogi sweater designs. Louis Vuitton faces lawsuit over hip-hop's most iconic knit look. Even though a lot of people couldn't afford those damn Coogi sweaters, so stop it. They was wearing a lot of knockoff shit. So, can you see it? Is it a coincidence? Jay-Z hangs with a man from Brooklyn. Just so happened, Pharrell hangs with a man that allegedly was cool with Biggie. And out of nowhere, Pharrell decides to make a Coogi sweater for Louis Vuitton. So today, you will get to witness it for yourself. So when I say stuff like people don't know what they're looking at, you're going to get a chance to see. We're going to look at it together. Like I said, we're going to see. Did he try to copy Coogi or did he not? And I'm going to keep showing you. They're exposing themselves. And I'm telling you, at this point now, my whole observation on rappers are their mental confusion, their mental dementia. No, their error. No, family, that social path shit is showing. Salute, QB. That shit is showing, man. That social path shit. When y'all think whatever y'all make is going to sell, you think you're going to force it on me, right? So let's go, y'all. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's get to it. Now, look. See? Told you Pharrell's not going to prosper. It's very simple, y'all, when I say he's going to get fired. Because, see, I know what's up. I don't got to see him with Diddy. I don't got to see none of that shit. The powers that be know what's up. You don't think the powers that be know about all this in the search engine. They all know about his affiliations with the Diddler and Jay-Z. They all know that. Told you it's not, don't work like that. You can't sit in Louis Vuitton. One of your friends is in prison as we speak. Just got all this time. While you work for Louis, your other friend is being accused and his ass running around out the country. And you think you're going to sit up in Louis Vuitton office. You got Jay-Z coming up there and y'all didn't get it when he had Pusha T performing outside the Vatican for Louis Vuitton. Why? Because the year before that, Jay-Z had to rap. The year before that, he had to rap. When Diddy ass in trouble, his ass was rapping. But he didn't want to rap. Not this year. He told Clips, you go do it. And that's what happened. Meanwhile, check it out. Let's go. They think Louis Vuitton stupid. Y'all told you they're caught up for their manipulation. What I kept saying, I'm going to say it again. I said, family, they are in trouble because they were finessing corporations. I said they were taking money from corporations claiming black excellence. I kept repeating it. They were taking money from corporations, taking money from corporations, taking money from corporations. Then you're finessing shit. Then you ain't branding right. Then you getting Super Bowl drama, backlash, all this shit. You're still doing the same shit, but they don't know this ain't back. Family, I know what's going on to a lot of y'all. Y'all stuck in this dimension of old shit, but you don't understand the world has speeded up damn near 20 times since then, which means everything you do is exposed. I told y'all this shit last year. We in a time now, don't matter who you are, what you say, what you got, you will be fucking exposed like a movie. That's how real shit is. Y'all don't get that part. Things are so real that anybody that is fake, following the script, following the tradition, going off what you told, going off what you heard, going off so-and-so, you are fucking late and lost. Because we at a time when real information is coming out faster than the speed of lights. All right? So if light travels at 186,000 miles per second, that's how fast the truth coming out. And there's nothing going to do about it. Not nothing nobody going to do about it, y'all. It's a nature thing. You know what it's like? It's like if I was perpetrating my whole life as a street guy, right? And then come to find out drugs shut down. I'm on welfare the whole time, perpetrate with my crib, and my EBT card cut off when the first come around. And then my family members say, hey, how you been doing? I'm about to come to your house. And I say, don't come. They come to my house, find out, hey, what's going on here? You ain't got no food in here. I thought you worked at AT&T. I lied, told them I worked, but they figured out this motherfucker was lying the whole time. He was selling drugs and he was getting welfare. What happened? I got exposed through time. Now, I was able to live off that shit for a long time because my people was green. They didn't know. I told them I worked. But they didn't know the whole time I sell drugs and I get welfare, finessing that shit, and me and my girl. But when everything gets shut down, I get exposed because my people are like, what's going on with you? See? Everything gets exposed in time, y'all, and there's nothing you're going to do about it. So when I said the end of an era, meaning their time was up, meaning they're going to be exposed regardless. Remember that movie? I got a clear one for you. This was going on right now, y'all. You remember that movie, I'm going to Get You, Sucker? Remember that shit? Okay. You remember when that dude got out of prison? He had on them platform shoes with the fish tanks? Bingo. That was about dimensions and time. Showing you. The nigga got locked up in the 70s, but when he got out, he was out of time. So what happened? He was fully exposed. In his time, he walked down the block like a pimp. He was the shit. But he was so far out of time, he got exposed with them clown. That outfit was a clown outfit because he stuck around too long. Get it? He kept that old outfit. He wanted to put on something new when he got out. See, when I tell you, time exposes you. You could have been a man in 72, but if you stuck in 72 and 98, you looking like a clown. That's these rappers, y'all. That's all I kept trying to tell y'all. That's all I kept trying to tell y'all. It's not, when I say it's not personal, when I say it's not about hating on nobody's age, it's a science of life, and it definitely has to do with entertainment. When you stick around, y'all, you're going to be the clown in the end. Told you, out of time. That's why I say they're out of time. They're using 90s tactics and early 2000s. That's why I say it's important for them to keep y'all in the early 2000s because that's when they had their power. The fake world is you believe they got power because you still believe it's 2005. That's the whole trick. If you was in 2025 like me and others, we know, man, the motherfuckers ain't got no power. The motherfuckers finished. They time been up. We know this. But see, I kept telling you, this whole shit is a manipulation of life. Let's go. I'm saying all that for a reason. Louis Vuitton know damn well who PHARREL is down with. And I tell you these things like what? They didn't think. The internet, nobody knew this shit. I didn't know, family. I remember when the internet was just come online, do what you do. The internet was never used for no damn exposing. Nobody never did detective work on this shit. Nobody ever thought that one day we will be going back into all of these pictures, all of these things that happened. They didn't think that. Get it? Nobody thought this. Meaning, Louis Vuitton can sit right behind the office desk right now and just see all the shit through all the years. What's going to happen? That's what I say. When I saw people that's not involved with rap, they did homework. They downloaded. They said they downloaded 1,180 pictures of Diddy and Jay-Z together. I told y'all people been doing homework on their ass. People, I'm going to say it again, people not even into rap was doing shit. They did a video proving that Jay-Z and Diddy got 1,180 pictures together online, y'all. 1,000. Might well say 1,200 pictures. So I've been told you that last year. People doing real work on them. I showed you people that know nothing about rap. Proving that Jay-Z and Diddy got a 30-year history. They have nothing to do with rap music. So I said, look, how the hell is everybody else exposing it? But the blacks acting like ain't shit going on. I said, no, everybody's going to be exposing him. And that's what's going to happen. I said they're going to be in a little black world, but they still all get exposed because the black world is now the size of a rat hole. It's very small. And you got to go through the hole to be down with that shit, meaning you ain't even going to see it. It's their own little bubble. And their own little bubbles where they keep all their lives going. I'm saying it for a reason because I had to show y'all he's going to be fired for many reasons. Now I'm going to speed it up. Let's go. Pharrell Williams is in the middle of a major fashion controversy. Media Takeout has confirmed the happy hitmaker, cause I'm happy. What does G-A-Y mean? Happy. Shout out to all my happy people. Let's go. The happy hitmaker and current men's creative director. The current creative director. So the same thing I asked you about everybody. I asked you about Jay-Z and LeBron. I'm asking you about Pharrell now. Since Pharrell been in the chair of Louis Vuitton, did it get better or did it get worse? Them niggas are fucking whack. That's what they are, and that's who they are. It didn't get better, did it? I asked you yesterday, when Jay-Z had all this control over the rap game, to this day, did it get better or did it get worse? I asked you about LeBron James and basketball. Did it get better or did it get worse? All right? These are the same questions. So now I'm going to speed it up because I told you I'm not even trying to curse and do all that. Let's just go. The lawsuit argues that the luxury label's multicolored raised thread patterns are so close to Coogie's signature design that they could mislead consumers. Mislead consumers. What does that mean? Trick their ass. Trick them. Meaning you going too close to Coogie, brother. Look. Thread patterns are so close to Coogie's signature design that they could mislead consumers about the origin of the pieces. Cloning. Cloning. What the hell is that? What is that? So here you go right here, y'all. Let's take a vote. Holler me in the chat if you're not a robot. Holler me in the chat if you're not an idiot. What you looking at? Does it look like Coogie or what? Or is that original Louis Vuitton? And you know goddamn well it look cheaper than that. It look worse than anything. That look like some shit. Man, stop it. That like the same shirt your grandmother or mother try to make you wear. You be crying going to school. I don't want to wear it. No, that shit corny. So stop it, y'all. Now the point is this: does it not look like a fake ass Coogie knockoff? Stop it, y'all. Stop it. See? Come on, y'all. Come on, man. You gonna tell me, Louis, give me the chair? That's what I'm gonna make. No, but if I had a scheme, make that shit like a Coogie sweater, like a Biggie sweater, and they gonna buy it. Busted. Thank you very much. Hold up. Thank you, Sabrina. You getting it? All right. So what is it? You see, it look like Coogee, right? All right then, y'all. And that's just this color. So you also see they didn't make it super colorful to hide it, to try to trick, you know what I'm saying? Because if they would have made too many bright colors, it would have been obvious. See, told you, man. Exposed, guys. Now, see what I said before. Look at the bell bottoms. Years ago, how many years ago, y'all, when I said them bell bottoms shit ain't coming back. And when they try to bring them Galasha boots, them fucking Mega Man cartoon character boots, Alexander McQueen, I say nobody wearing them shits. Those are idiots. Those are idiots. I don't care because certain shit designer, no. Some shit designers make be idiot shit because they know a lot of their fans are weirdos. That's right. I'm never wearing them bell bottoms. I never like bell bottoms. I'm never wearing them shits. And plus, I don't like shit dragging over my sneakers. I like my sneakers to show. Get it? I don't like all that shit. Then they start dragging, getting taught. No, I'm not going back in the days. God told y'all they put y'all back in the days. Back in the days, I'm not going back to back in the days. They wanted me to wear baggy pants again. They wanted me to walk around looking like 91. I'm not doing that shit. All right. Meanwhile, you see the vibe, right? This what PHARREL brought you. Now let's stop playing. That whole outfit probably about $3 grand. Is it worth it? Just because those Louis pants are on the bottom. What separates them shits from Gap, Old Navy? Get it? So if I ain't gonna wear no Gap, Old Navy look like that, or Levi's that look like that, I'm not wearing no Louis look like that. No. But see, you have your proof. That's what PHARREL made. That shit like Walmart. I wear a pair of Walmart Wranglers. So look, told y'all, man, even Snoop knows that, man. That's bad. Y'all niggas Jack and Biggie with that one. Now look, what you think, man? Then I tell you wherever that man go, he gonna put his whack juice on you. He controls the play. Let's just assume some shit. Who you think put that Coogee sweater shit in his head? I told y'all, man, I don't got, it's about behavior, y'all. I know everywhere Jay-Z be at and everything put his hands on, because wherever Jay-Z at, it's gonna fucking crumble. It's gonna get whacked. It's gonna get dry. Y'all still watch dry ass Drink Champs. This shit depressing. Drink Champs, that table look like a fucking trap house. That shit looks horrible. Let's go. You see that? No, you're gonna, when they talk, like, do that joke, follow the drip, follow the drip, follow the Jerry Curl drip. No, wherever he go, you follow the whack juice drip. So you gotta do, you gonna know wherever Jay-Z been at, man. You gotta know. Even though you ain't get it, Jay-Z never proved you he could fucking dress, asshole. Bro, out of all the rappers, Jay-Z have never proved you he dressed his ass off. You didn't get it yet. It's a reason why. It's a reason why Beyonce clothing line dropped. Her advice came from Jay-Z. It's a reason why Ivy Park flopped. It's a reason why they lost a $200 million deal with Adidas. It's a reason why they getting fired from Louis. Because Jay-Z tricked y'all Negroes so much, you ain't even comprehend the fact he proved to you he can't even dress. His best outfits is when he wears suits, and that's a fact. That is a fact. Now, when it comes to him wearing suits, he dresses ass. He dressed, yeah. Other than that, no. He's a cornball. He has no dress appeal. You seen a fat guy, black and ugly as ever, outdress damn near all the rappers. To this day, they still trying to make a what? Fake ass Coogee. To this day, they still what? Talking about him. Huh? To this day, you mean they still talking about a man from 30 years ago? Yep. What does that mean? It means nobody didn't top Biggie yet. The truth is, nobody ever topped Biggie or Tupac. That's the truth. It's all in your face. Everybody after Biggie and Tupac was nothing but a fucking knockoff. Other than the people from the South. All right? Cameron Mace, fake ass little Biggie. They were Biggie little kids. They were Biggie little kids, y'all. Biggie little kids, man. Junior Mafia punking them little niggas. That's what happened. Same thing with the Locks, his little kids, his little bros. No, man, none of them matched up to more top them yet. What made you think that was hype? What made you think that was hype? And that man right there, he loved rapping. So I'm pretty sure this man would have kept, I'm pretty sure people like him and Pun would have stayed rapping. See, they was going to do fashion and clothes, but they wasn't really into it like that. They're really rappers. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Just trust me on that part. People like Biggie, he's not nothing spectacular. Biggie and Pac ain't spectacular. They just want to try to think that. Meaning, people from a certain era just good at shit in their sleep. That's like They older than me, but I know about that cloth. See, like people like me and others, I don't care what you steal. I don't care what you do. We make up shit in our sleep. We creators. We always gonna win, y'all. When it comes to this energy shit, some people got it. See, you got to do a whole lot for a woman to like you. I might have got to do for so much. She gonna love me to death. It's just different. Some people, y'all. That's what y'all don't get. See, you mad at certain people, but you don't get certain people. They born with that shit, and you just not that. Some stars are born. Some stars are created. Stars created. It's called Hollywood. All right, meaning a lot of them not real stars. They just fake people. Meaning the industry power makes them superstars. The real superstars have natural talent. So when you heard about the Hollywood game, that's part of it. Meaning when you got natural talent, they do kiss your ass to an extent. But when you don't got no talent, you shall be controlled. Thank you, Penny. Thank you very much. See, the more you got talent, the more you got leeway. So being that, if I say when Jay-Z was the most talented rapper, he had all the power and the juice. That's because he had the most influence. When you got the streets, you got the most influence. When you got those people that go to church, you got the most influence. When you control the vote polls, all right, we're going to talk about Cardi B back working. You're going to see, you heard about the vice president dropping a book, then you're going to see Cardi B back talking. All right, let's go. Let's go. So once again, what they say, Coogee claims Louis Vuitton copied his signature look. According to new legal filings, Coogee alleges that Louis Vuitton's latest line, featuring colorful textured knits, sweaters and jackets, mirrors, clones, copies, Coogee's trademark, aesthetic, the same one made famous in the 1990s by the Notorious Big. See? Now look at this shit. Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. That's right. Somebody said in chat, that's a Bill Cosby sweater. Slickly cloning Coogee. Very slickly. Coogee not playing with them. PHARREL, if you costed Louis a lawsuit, I already know y'all finished anyway. PHARREL is in legal lawsuits right now as we speak. Thank you very much, Journey Ascends. Thank you very much. His legal team argues that inspiration is not intimidation. Pardon me. Okay, excuse me, y'all. We got to laugh at this part. PHARREL, this PHARREL defense, y'all. Inspiration is not imitation. And that collection honors Biggie rather than exploit the culture. Your Honor, inspiration is not imitation. Straight cloning. What the fuck is imitation crabs? Okay. I tell you, I'm about to come to the crib. We about to have a crab fest. I'm about to bring goddamn crab legs, little dozen of crab. I'm about to bring all that shit. And I get to your crib and I pull out a bunch of bags of imitation crab meat. No. Your Honor, inspiration is not imitation. I told you, nigga, I inspire these niggas every day. They steal. That's what niggas do. They steal. They imitate they clone your ass. They get it. What I tell y'all, they get inspired and then they clone your ass. That's what niggas do. Because they not original, y'all. Niggas are takers. They thieves. They steal anything. They steal your style. They steal your dress. They steal everything. All right? That's what they do. Inspiration is not imitation, Your Honor. Who the man want to say, yo, I like those shoes. Where you get those from? I always lie to them, man. I've been doing this shit for decades. A lot of motherfuckers about where I get shit from. I've been doing that. I've been doing it. I've been doing about all this cloning shit, y'all. It's a New York thing, man. When you're in New York with millions of people, you got to be different. In New York, and it's like that. The same store, the same place. Everybody got the same shit. I've been lying. Where you get that from? I was telling motherfuckers I bought shit online in 2005. I've been doing that shit. I bought this shit online. I bought this shit online. I'll never tell you what I got. No. The reason why I say that, when you inspire motherfuckers, they go what? Try to be just like you and look like you. It's called what? Cloning. That's why now when I say everybody looks the same, look at everybody YouTube channel. Look at everybody cover. Look at everybody talk about. Look at the whole shit. Everybody's a fucking clone, right? Okay. Look at that podcaster. Look at everybody. That's what they do. They look at other people and get inspired. They don't understand. You're supposed to look at people and get inspired to do opposite. That's what they don't get. Thank you, Penny. That's what he tried to say for the Blurred Line song. You're smart, Penny, because we're going to talk about that too. You're very smart. That's what I'm talking about. This channel is for smart people, because we're going to talk about it. When I say you don't got to be a genius, you just got to know what's going on. That's right. PHARREL has been sued for stealing more than once. He's busted again. Thank you, Penny. Yes, we're going to talk about that when he stole from Marvin Gaye and got his ass sued because they don't got no fucking talent. He'll need another sample king. I'm telling you, why you going to think after his ass got sued, PHARREL make beats like that no more? No. Drink Champs. Oh, Diddy, Jay-Z creation. Keep them relevant. When I say they keep each other relevant throughout the years. You're going to see who recently went on. You're going to see DJ Khaled was just with Fat Joe and Jadakiss because DJ Khaled been getting dragged. It's a campaign on him too. Like I said, I just don't cover the cornballs. Now, let's go. All of them, y'all. All of them. They've been ducking and dodging. See, what happened is this what happened, y'all. Once all that black excellent rap shit ain't been cool and Diddy been in jail, what they say? Huh? Strike the shepherd and the sheep shall scatter. That's what happened when Diddy went to prison. You're going to see they all scattered. All of them being together wasn't cool no more. Do your homework. You'll see since the dealer been in prison, you didn't see them together in no club. You didn't see them laughing and having a ball. They were all separated. Because when the gang is on the run, when the gang is told that the gang about to get indicted, the gang goes into hiding. And they separate. Bingo. That's what happened. That's all it is. So let's continue on with these thieves. Told you they fucking abusive. Stealers, scammers, frauds. Kool G's legal team now cite those online reactions as proof. Guess what happened, y'all? When I told y'all the power of the internet. Now I'm going to use this part to give y'all more examples of what I said, people. For everybody that don't believe the power of this internet, when I said y'all should have ran. Now check it out. Guess how this whole shit got started? Guess how this lawsuit got started? Online. Guess what happened? The fans said it first. Man, that shit like a fake ass coochie sweater. The fans said it first. So as the fans started to trash Louis Vuitton and trash that shit, when I told you all companies do data analytics, they watch all channels, chats, what? Likes, shares, clicks. They look at public opinion, which is called data analytics. This is how companies and corporations know what's going on with the average consumer. The same tactic applied on all platforms when I said we are all in a study, which has always been like that. It was the people exposing the fraud, the fakeness of this sweater that made this shit go viral. Louis had to say something. Louis had to do something. So when I said a lot of y'all are still online, but you don't get, Jonathan Major is exposing y'all. Jaguar Wright is exposing y'all. Nicki Minaj and everybody else and a bunch of AI videos, everything y'all do and say being exposed, which y'all say gonna be used against y'all. But I want y'all to understand, old heads, the power of the internet is undefeated. And I stand by that. It's the truth. Because the internet, corporation, and the powers that be are now tied together as one. There's no more escaping. It's meaning there's no more manipulation on the internet. You can't manipulate a lie no more. When I prove to you, they made it where you can't lie about shares and likes. They outlawed all of that. Mark, Facebook, like I said, they've been in court for all this shit. I'm gonna keep going through it. The past decade was fake likes, fake shares, fake views on stores, retail stores, brands. A lot of shit was happening. People was lying. I come out with my brand. People in the comment section lying on me with fake pages. All that shit was ruining businesses. It's a lot of shit that got changed, y'all. So what I'm trying to tell you, it was the reaction of the public studied by Louis Vuitton. Excuse me, y'all. Studied by Kool G. Studied by Kool G. Kool G seeing the backlash. But it also woke Louis Vuitton up where they understand we have a problem. So it was the online shenanigans of the shit that started the whole shit where Louis Vuitton had to come out and explain himself. That's what I'm trying to say. It was the online behavior that made them they had to do something. So I told you, man, once it's a campaign against you online, it's over for your ass. one way or another, because it got to do with a lot of shit. See, what y'all didn't get, I'm going to tell y'all this secret again. What's up, Blackjack? You ever heard that saying, power to the people? It was the truth, y'all. The power for the people was the internet. That's what I keep telling y'all. Power to the people really meant this right here was your power to do whatever you want, be free, get whatever you want to get done. The whole plan. This really was the power given to the people, y'all. That's why you had to be negative, because that's all a lot of y'all going to do is be negative. This internet was the power given to the people. When I throw y'all these hints like they don't control this shit. They don't control this shit. Y'all gave them y'all power. Y'all gave them control. Told you, y'all ducked them your whole life. Then came on the internet being controlled by the same motherfuckers. If I say, man, the internet was the power to the people. You thought it was guns and walking around revolutionary. No, this was the power to the people. Know why? You could have became rich from home. Any idea you had in your fucking head, I want to just sell winter hats. I want to just sell fucking scarves. Fuck it. Anything you wanted to do could have been done on this shit. I don't give a fuck what it was. All right? From making music, producing artwork, working from home, telemarketing. It's so many different. This was the power right here. Research. You buying homes, you don't know what the fuck you're looking at. You ain't researching shit. You don't know about nothing. So this was the power given to the people, meaning the internet was based on straight truth. That's it. Then the liars came on here. They brought the lies on this shit. You get it? They brought they fuckery on here. Tell you I know what happened. Been on this shit forever. All right? It was for the people, y'all. So I'm saying that for a reason. That's why the people in this internet is going to be the ones to fucking destroy them. When I gave y'all hints like, yo, they expected the community to drag them. When y'all kept talking about white people this and white people that, they've been giving you proof of who been robbing y'all, who been taking y'all money, who been lying to you, who also been helping to put y'all in prison. They've been letting you know all other people amongst you that have been scamming and fucking ruined y'all life. But y'all still didn't get it. Still don't get it. So that's why the saga continues. Master said, look, we paid them to destroy y'all and they fucking did it. Now you know what's happening? We finished with them niggas too. And you know what's gonna happen? Y'all gonna watch it. If I put it like that, I bet you get it clear, right? Yeah. Let's go. Now I told you they demolition, man. Wherever they go, they're gonna destroy that shit. Coogie's legal team now cite those online reactions as proof. The public is confused. But Louis Vuitton lawyers dismissed the chatter as press speculation, arguing that viral commentary is not evidence of trademark infringement. Now, that is true. Trademark infringement and cloning is two different things. But it's the cloning that will help push the trademark infringements. So you see it right here. Bingo, a knockoff Coogi. So I told you the spirit of Big lives on. They tried to clone a Biggie sweater. Somehow, Pharrell fucked up. I told you, man. They didn't understand this spirit shit. They're all going to fucking crumble. There's no such thing as doing certain things and getting away. It's not no such thing as that. I don't care if your life crumbles and you just be homeless on the street talking to yourself. Something's going to happen. That's how life works, y'all. I done get my ass whipped a lot of times for nothing. I'm talking about my life. Louis Vuitton and Pharrell's creative team are fighting back hard. In their response, they insist. They claim it's overreaching and legally baseless. What are they saying? Hey, Coogi, what you talking about? Imitation? What are you talking about, man? No, this is called flattering, man. I'm showing Biggie love. This is me showing Biggie respect. That's what they trying to say, y'all. This is us showing Biggie love, man. We keeping it going. The legacy of Biggie with this Coogi sweater. Get it? That's what they doing. Your Honor, this inspiration. It's not imitation. You know what this is, y'all? Another Negro cliche. You Negroes still say cliches. Inspiration, not imitation. Cross at the green, never in between. Swine, my brother. Here it go again. Inspiration is not imitation. What are you talking about? Motherfuckers stole your whole style. But you know what they ain't gonna do? They ain't gonna say, yo, man, I got this from you, man. I like the way you dressed that outfit, man. I had to go buy one. Now, some real people to say that, yo, man, I saw you with that shit, I had to go buy that shit. That's the real people. But some people, they're gonna clone your whole shit and they ain't gonna say nothing. What's up, man? Motherfucker looking like me. Oh, all right. So you ain't never wear that. Now you got, okay. No, clones. That's what they do. Because when you can't dress, y'all, you gotta look at other people. I know this from the barbershop. When you don't got your own style, you got to show me a picture and say, I want my hair like that. I want it just like that. You can't go in there and say, yo, light me up right here, fade me right here, right? I got this new shit I want. Fade me right here. You know what I'm saying? Leave this part dark and then give me a part. So you ain't original. You're going to say, I want it to look like that. That's people with no swag, y'all, no juice, no drip, no style, no fashion, no nothing, no creation, right? Most of them to this day still walk around looking like 2001. Yeah, you'll know them when you see them. All right, you'll know them, trust me. All right, so look, you cannot infringe on a style they claim Coogee is attempting to monopolize. So they trying to say Coogee trying to bogart their brand, saying you can't, he trying to, this their excuse, trying to say it like this. Now, you can't copyright graffiti. If I write graffiti style and you write graffiti style, they trying to say I can't sue you for the style because it's graffiti. You know what I'm saying? They trying to say you can't sue for style. No, fool. You stole a pattern. Meaning, Pharrell, that is so simple, you picklehead bastard. I can't stand them, y'all. You know how simple it is? All I have to do is make some original shit, y'all. And I won't get accused of stealing nobody's shit. How hard is that? Make something original and you won't be caught up in that. Is it very simple or not, y'all? So I want to show you. Negroes are showing the incompetency. They think everything is a fight. They could be wrong as two left shoes and they're trained to fight, but they don't know them fighting will always end up in a humiliation. I will prove it to you 1,000 times. Fighting always ends up in their humiliation. All right? Because it's certain fights you're not going to win. Hey, you ever heard a story called Your Arm's Too Short, The Box with God? It's a true saying. All right? Some fights you're not going to win. And some people just don't get that part. Like I said, I'm not the one. It's only two things I'm going to do. So, look. See Drink Champs? That ain't no linker. What is that? Is that pink horsepower? What the hell is that? No. That drink makes you happy. That's about it, y'all. So, back to this. As you see, Your Honor, it's inspiration, not imitation. No, man. I'm thinking all them cliches that they be saying, man. Let's go. Huh? Louis Vuitton and Pharrell creative team are fighting back hard. They saying it's bogus. Meanwhile, what you think? Did you think he stole? Well, I'm going to tell you what it is. Pharrell ass getting fired. You just wait. Wait on it. Don't worry. I'm about to get into the smoke. So now you see Coogee is on it and they got to fight. So we're going to get back to this part. Let me speed it up for y'all, but check it out. That loss remains one of the most high-profile copyright cases in music history. And it's remembered that Pharrell has been here before. Why? He been sued for stealing before. Let's go into the facts of a thief. Pattern is everything, y'all. I told you all about pattern. Pattern. You are what the fuck you do. That's who you are. Pharrell has faced accusations of taking inspiration a little too far. Your Honor, inspiration is not imitation. Pharrell has faced accusations of taking inspiration a little too far back in 2015. 10 years ago, anniversary, stealing again. Busted. Back in 2015, Pharrell and Robert Thicke were sued by Marvin Gaye's family, big time too, over their hit Blurred Lines. Sued by Marvin Gaye's estate. He's a thief. Y'all not getting Pharrell's last hit song was Happy. Pharrell ain't have a hit in over a decade. Guess what? Everybody y'all watching ain't have a hit in over a decade. Some of them ain't have a hit in fucking 2 decades. Jim Jones, Jadakiss, Fedra, 2 decades. Told y'all sorry. Pharrell has been sued. Y'all, how hard is it to be original, y'all? If I'm original, how the fuck do I keep getting sued? Because I keep imitating life. imitating people's shit. Imitation comes from those who are not into creation. People that create don't gotta be inspired by nobody. When I say I don't watch YouTubers, it's for my creation. When I was rapping, I don't listen to rappers. It's for my creation. I don't want to sound like nobody. I don't fuck with none of that. That's how it works when you're a creator. When I do film, I don't want to watch nothing. You watch film and get inspired. Truth is, power is nothing but Law and Order mixed with The Wire. That's all it is. Everything y'all do comes from something else. No, original. You know what original mean? When I make some shit you never saw before, heard before, I'm going to tell you the truth so you always know what's original. Whatever's original, you will always get a vibe from it, a feeling, a different vibe. You walk in a polo store, okay, you know that vibe. You walk in the Gucci store, you know that vibe. Then you walk in this one store, you might even know the name. You feel the shirt, you see the shit, you like, oh, I like this shit. It's vibe, y'all. Originality gives off vibrations. Imitation gives off nothing. It's how it works, y'all. It's how it works. I know about fashion too. Same way. You know that from school. Like, y'all know this from dressing. You know, it's some people always had their own style of dress. Meaning, you know, I'm going to tell you about dressing. It don't matter if a person dressed like a weirdo. It don't matter. If that person got their own style of dress and they know how to put it together, that's fashion. That's what I come from, shit like that. Like, we in school, a dude might just come to school with a trench coat on just because he feel like it. He want to be different. He got on just say a rain trench coat. Just fuck it. To do some different shit. My point is, that's what fashion is, y'all. Original shit. Don't matter how you think it is. Don't matter if you like it or not. I brought some official shit to the table, but guess what? Only certain people going to get it because they get the fashion I brought to the table. They're going to vibe off it. They're going to say, I like that. You're going to say, real people going to say, I like the buttons. I like the material. I like the, you know, they know fashion. But see, when you don't know fashion, you just go for anything. That's why PHARREL just makes shit like this. Look, this Louis Vuitton right here. But I know fashion. I'm not buying that shit. Hell no. Why the hell am I spending thousands on a fatigue outfit? I don't give a fuck. No, the secret is I'm supposed to be dumb because I just like labels and I buy that because it's Louis Vuitton. You like labels? That's Negro clothes, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Louis Vuitton on the pants leg, camouflage. That's for y'all, bro. I wouldn't buy that shit. Hell no. Cause you know what? I'm smart enough to know if I'm gonna spend my money on some Louis shit, it's gonna be some shit I can wear at what? All occasions. Like I said, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. And it's only with so much you're gonna keep wearing that camouflage shit. You get what I'm saying? It's only with so much you're gonna wear that. So as a collector, I'm not putting my money in that shit. So I want y'all to see. They saying this is one of the biggest lawsuits, as well as what happened to PHARREL with Marvin Gaye. What happens next? A federal judge will now decide whether Coogie's complaint moves forward to trial or is dismissed. But as of now, you know he's on a hot seat. You never in your life heard of Louis Vuitton getting bad press. But now you got it. All right? PHARREL has stolen Coogi. Not only that, he been making whack-ass clothes. Here's the outfit. All right? So if you get this to your head, you can see, I mean, come on, y'all. Clear as day. That could be an Old Navy outfit, right? A Crombie and Fitch outfit. We can keep going. Nothing exclusive. So off the fact, PHARREL, you didn't bring no real inspiration to Louis Vuitton. You're going to be fired. Fool, you're going to get fired for that outfit alone. He's going to be fired, y'all. Trust me when I tell you. This is called one of the excuses to fire his ass. That's all it's going to be. All right? So let's continue on, y'all. Let's continue on. Like I said, the end of a beautiful era, 1981 to 2025. Everything you're looking at is right there. Why? In 1982, that's when you're going to get Russell Simmons, Run DMC, Africa Bambaataa, right around here. Because that's when them videos started coming out. Sucker MCs, Planet Rock, 82, guys. It's one. Hey, what's up, Scholar Rock? You been there, bro? What's up? End of an era, y'all. So you're seeing it, right? PHARREL is in that era. That's why I'm showing you that. Remember PHARREL was the man on TV? What's up, Global? What's up? Remember PHARREL was on TV, right? We know about Pharrell because he was winning, right? On that MTV. The end of the era, y'all. All you got to know is, you see that tombstone? You see that time frame? Everybody in that bracket, they on the chopping block. What's up, Sister T? They on the chopping block if they not in good standards, but not even that. If their career didn't evolve, if their brands didn't evolve, if they have nothing new on the table, the proof and truth is rappers, and they had to be predators because they have no money in the new world. They have no money in the new world, y'all. That's why only thing they can keep selling you is what? Oh, that's it. So, no, they are ruined because they ruined themselves. They didn't put no. See, now look, you see how who Jaden worked for now? Who just picked Jaden up? Jaden Smith. I forgot that quick. I want to say Balenciaga. I don't think it's Balenciaga, but it might be. One of them just picked up Jaden Smith because he's young. See? How the hell I'm going to just make clothes for me and my people when you got young people too? Meaning you need new designs. You need new shit. Yeah. So let's go, y'all. Let's speed it up. Now I'm going to show y'all. Thanks, Global. Now I'm going to show y'all this right here. You're going to watch this. We already know Cardi B career is over with. We also know at this point she's nothing but a political puppet. You're going to see the vice president has been back out, allegedly dropping a book. You're going to see who worked for her. She back out, right? The campaign, remember all that? Okay. Cardi B album has flopped. All that shit was just for her to become relevant again so they can use her to keep talking. But it's not going to work, y'all. Cardi B has called people in the hood, people that receive EBT and public assistance. She called them broke MFers. I've been told y'all about Cardi. I'm not going in today. I told y'all everybody's showing their ass, but she's a bitch that never was a rapper, and y'all accepted her. Now she's showing her true colors. Know why they also mad? They're also mad because y'all not buying this shit. So being that they not what's up, Bree? Being that they're not buying Cardi B shit no more, y'all not fucking with her, she's showing her ass. They know the hood was their money. Everybody on EBT in the community were the same people supporting her. What the fuck you think she was on before she became a no fucking rapper with no talent? No, y'all. Your voice is a fucking mutt from the Bronx. They can't even rap. Cardi B calls out 47 administration for cuts to food assistance programs. Who you think told her to do this? What she say? I don't know how people are surviving. I don't know. Well, Cardi B, did you go to the Bronx and break bread? You went on a podcast with Fat Joe and Jada Kiss. Did all three of you mutts go back to the Bronx and Yonkers to do anything? I don't think so. You mean New York got all these rappers from all these cities, but they didn't do shit? Cardi B calls out the president. Let's go. Cardi B calls out poor people who voted for Donald Trump. He was never for y'all. Yo, y'all, I'm just going to be straight real with you. I'm tired of trashing her, but I want y'all to now see the ignorance that been portrayed to y'all for so long. That's why I told you, the more they keep talking, the more I get to teach y'all who they really are. First of all, Cardi B, poor people did not vote for that man. Why the hell would somebody poor vote for him when all the poor people are under what? The Democrats. That's a lie. That's a lie, Johnny. Now, what you were supposed to say, you stupid MFers, y'all voted for him. Meaning you supposed to say, y'all so-called working class people, y'all stupid for voting. You said poor people. Cardi B calls out poor people who voted for Donald. Y'all believe that? It's called fake news, called made up shit. It's called gaslighting, but I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna wrap it all up for you real nice. I'm showing you this to show y'all what Cardi B is doing is what they've been doing for a long time. Lying, gaslighting, without no facts and proof, But I told you, now what she's saying is called terrorist behavior. She's going against the government and she's spreading lies. Let me show you. I'm going to show y'all. She continued to say that 47's alleged disdain for the poor applies to all ethnicities. The president was never for the poor people. For the white poors, for the black poors, for the Spanish poors. Who always talking about race? Who always talking about poor? Who always talking this shit? The vice president just came back out. Cardi B comes back out. Now let's look at it again, y'all. I want y'all to get facts so you see for yourself. This woman is just destroying herself. That's how I know somebody making her do this shit. The president was never for poor people. He was never for white poors, black poors, or Spanish poors. Now let's say maybe that's true. Let's say that's true, Cardi. Let's say, Cardi, what you said right here is true. He's not for the poor people. Okay. What does that have to do with you? And what the fuck are you doing for poor people? So now, Cardi B, like I said, niggas, we ain't the time to run your fucking mouth, spit. If you're going to talk about somebody, you got to prove that you're better than them now. See, that's how it works. See? So, here you go, Cardi. Check it out. You didn't do shit for poor whites. You didn't do shit for poor blacks. And you didn't do shit for poor Spanish people neither. All right? You guys, little fake-ass charities don't mean shit. I never heard of y'all breaking yourself. You know what that means? Kick off the millions. Build some shit that's going to be there forever. You didn't do that. What else you didn't do, Cardi? Hey, Cardi B, guess what? Guess what I know? You and all your people can't say a word about sex trafficking. You and your people can't say a word about minor abuse. I know that much. I know you had a big mouth a long time, but you didn't say nothing about Diddy. Guess what the world know about you and everybody you down with and everybody you say out your fucking mouth? Guess what y'all all being accused of? They talk racism, but they say nothing about rapism. Diddy trial goes on, they quiet. Abuse of your community. Black girls, Spanish girls, white girls going missing faster than Fast and Furious. Cardi B ain't say shit. Cardi B got a hit song called Wet Ass Pussy. But guess what? The most women have been kidnapped, tortured, and sex trafficked in American history these past couple years. See, they want to bring political awareness to me, but they don't bring no urban awareness. See, my whole thing, like I say, you got to be fair. If you want to tell me about the president, tell me about everything. But I told you it's an unwritten rule. It's unwritten laws. Everybody who against the president, really down with sex trafficking. Everybody against the president, a lot of them in the fucking closet. A lot of them are what? Minor abusers. I know the truth. They say the people that are rainbows be hiding behind that black shit. I know what's up. Because they say the rainbow community, and they said the rainbows of Hollywood were fucking terrified. A lot of so-called GAY people were terrified. Now they the main ones to be terrified. But it's also being said that the black card is the front. Oh, he's gonna do this. Oh, he's gonna do that. No, the only thing they scared of is certain laws and certain rights being taken. It's called privileges. That's what it's really about. Meaning, if anybody has the right to be scared or call themselves mad at him, it's actually the rainbow community. If they want to talk shit, they can do it. But this right here, bullshit. Why? Cardi ain't do shit neither. Now that we're gonna keep looking at shit. Now, like I say, look, y'all gonna let it happen. We're gonna get into that. Guess who else gaslighting shit? Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg is gassing the blacks and Cardi B. Now let's go. They both exposed, y'all. We got them. Let me show y'all something. She continued to say, the president's disdain for the poor. The Grammy-winning rapper hopped on Instagram Live. What I say? If that bitch don't go online, she got nothing to talk about. The bitch comes from Twitter. She's not a performer, not a rapper. It was the last era. It was an era somebody in the White House. They had control of Instagram and Facebook. They started this thing called online celebrities. Cardi B was an online sensation. Then she became a rapper that can't write her raps. She's an influencer. The blue people control online, and they control they fucking online influencers. Cardi B, brought to you in 2016. I know when all of them came. I know who all of them are. I know who all of them work for. I know all of them agenda. Their agenda is what you see right here. You see Cardi B have talking more her live than she gave you fucking albums. She had pushed more fucking agendas. Magically, every agenda Cardi B pushed is now a fucking problem. I told you they didn't fucking listen. It's a track record. Every top agenda was pushed through her music. Cardi B, why none of you females speak out against woman abuse and women's rights? Because y'all can't do that, right? All right. All I know, the president, his people, all I know, the Trump administration and that woman he got working for him, when they got on TV and said, all you sex traffickers, all you illegals, we're coming for y'all. All you fentanyl pushers, we coming. Y'all getting life. I saw that, but I saw nobody from the community talk about that. Nobody. So guess what in your communities? It ain't just for ICE. It's for those sex traffickers in your community. It's for those Geppettos in y'all community, Bronx. Remember that shit Bambaataa did back in the day, y'all? Well, the government got to come through the Bronx, make sure that shit don't happen no more, because y'all didn't do it, and a lot of y'all like it now. That's right. These kids will not have a story of Africa Bambaataa. These kids will not have a story of the diddler. That's y'all fucking life, perverts. That's why now y'all all a bunch of jack-off artists. And y'all all look like washed up fucking perverts online. That's what y'all look like. So why I say that? Because the real fight is sex trafficking, perverts, abusers, everybody in the community that sold death. But they sold death. Whether they sold bullshit, whether they sold lies, all that shit is a hit on it. Told you. It ain't just no one thing. No. So I'm going to tell you again. Pick one. You got to pick. Say you got a choice. I already know what some of y'all are pick. What you going to pick, though? Which one you rather have, y'all? Would you rather have your food stamps back? Or would you rather have all the predators out the hood? Which one you want first? Which one you really want? Do you really want your EBT card now? Or would you prefer that every man in your neighborhood that has a chance to rape your kids gone? Which one you prefer? So I'm not playing with none of y'all. But I know what a lot of y'all like. I know what a lot of y'all into. That's right. Don't make me pull up that red dot list again. Every ghetto community has a major red dot list. You know what that means, right? Y'all want to talk this American shit? Where the most sex offenders at? Is it not in the cities? Is it not in the hoods? It's a reason why they come into y'all hoods. Y'all hoods harbor sex offenders. That's what this shit is about. So like I said, Miss Wet Ass Coochie, I mean dry ass puss, I mean damn, your mic got balls, Cardi. Let's go. Now let's expose Cardi B. Like the clown that came in this chat last week and I said, you must get your shit together or your head shall be chopped off. The largest federal workers union calls for an end to the shutdown. Who? Union calls for the end to the shutdown, putting pressure on who? I'm not going to say the word. DEMOCA. Get it? CRATS. That's how much I want to say the word. See it? When I told you they're putting lies on this shutdown. When I told you, I got the proof. When I said the lies are believed online. When I said they've been lying to you niggas since 2009 online. When I said your fake world is this fucking internet, and it's a reason why social service, the same welfare system that gave you a cell phone, is the same welfare system that shut the fuck down. Somebody been set up. The same welfare system that gave you those devices. Now, do you see Cardi B telling bold-faced fucking lies? Do you see her telling fucking lies, y'all? Told y'all last week, nigga, I don't just watch TV like you niggas. I don't just watch internet. I deal with American shit. I deal with the world. I deal with everybody. See that? I always knew. The Dems shut the shit down. Did I come here and say, yo, man, the Dems shut it down, man? That's fucked up, man. Man, you see that? You see what the Dems did to y'all? You see? Everybody voted for Democrat. You see how they did y'all? You see it shut? Did I say that? No. Because I know this shit business. And I know anything happen in this country, I'm going to tell you, picklehead, ignorant, high school dropout, fake-ass, educated, internet bastards. I'm going to tell y'all again. All laws shall be dealt with both parties, asshole. Then again, why do niggas and spics that don't know shit about law always talk about law? The same motherfuckers always go to prison, always talking about law. The same niggas say, they can't do that. Oh, I didn't know. They know about all this law now. If it's a shutdown, you bastards, both parties had to agree on it. You know what I mean? Like I say, your fake world is no fucking cable. Your world is fucking everything on Wi-Fi. I don't give a fuck. I'm not sparing nobody think like Cardi B. Meanwhile, I'm taking up for the people. Why? She said poor people. She said y'all fucking stupid. She lying for one. She's saying poor people voted for Trump. That's a lie. For two, she's trying to make it like he shut everything down and this is all his fault. That's a lie. See that? Bingo. So just know Cardi B gonna get her shit fucked up. I told you, when it's all over with, when they finish all these roundups, guess who's gonna be rounded up? They got work to do. When they finish the real roundups, you'll see. You will see. TVD gonna be back in court. You'll see. It's gonna be back heated. No, it's real shit going down. It's gonna trust me on that. It ain't over yet. Let's go. Now, let me show you Whoopi Goldberg gaslighting. There's a reason why people don't like y'all. On The View, Whoopi Goldberg asked the live audience if they approve of the president running for a third term. Now, soak this up now, y'all. Let's soak this up, grown-ups. Let's look at reality. First of all, let me show you how they play mind games with the people, keep you stupid as an idiot, as a fucking dummy. Here we go. First of all, no such thing as a third term. Here's what they've been doing to torment idiots. You know you're going to run again. You know you're going to run again. Why? Because he be trolling their ass. When he said, I'm going to run a third time, he be trolling them. There's no such thing as running 3 terms, asshole. So guess what? The fool that answered the question is the dummy. The idiot is the one that participates in that stupid-ass question. It's called you blacks always making up shit. You blacks are always in make-believe, fantasizing shit. You always talking to be fucking talking. You just talk. Meanwhile, she's on The View gaslighting. Idiots. Meanwhile, everybody in The View, Whoopi Goldberg fucking around got y'all in a federal database because she was on the show asking people, saying shit like, yo, man, I think he's going to run a third term. That's why they remodeling the White House. Man, I knew he was going to do a third term. I know it. Man, we got to do something about this. Gaslighting, y'all. Check it out. Here's the proof. Let's go to this shit because I got to get y'all proof on this shit. Look, what Whoopi Goldberg say? Y'all going to let it happen? She asked the crowd, to which they responded with a loud and passionate no. But it said Whoopi got in trouble for this. But you see a gaslighting the crowd, right? All right, people. All right, for my people that like to be gaslit, because you a dummy, right? Let me holler at you real quick. First of all, let's just talk. I'm gonna show you how y'all be in fantasy land, how your life is fucking cartoons. First of all, are y'all gonna let it happen? We need to stop this man. First of all, how you gonna do that? What you gonna do? How you gonna do it? But first of all, why are you entertaining a fake ass question? No such thing as a third term. But just say he did. What the fuck you gonna do about it? You can't even stop a traffic ticket. You can't stop nothing. So my point is this. You see a gas in the people? To do what? Now I'm showing you everything Whoopi Goldberg is doing. This is what is considered as terroristic anti-government behavior. In no other country can you talk shit about a president, a leader. I don't care if it's a mayor. I don't care if it's the goddamn chief of police. You can't go against authority. So you're going to see Whoopi is gaslighting it. Talking about, we're going to let this happen? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What the fuck are you going to do? That's my point. You see how they will set y'all up to be killed, arrested, all that shit? Meanwhile, Whoopi ain't going to do shit. No, not this time. Now let's speed it up. They think they're going to stop everything. They ain't going to stop this one. All right. Shout out to Jaguar, right, in real life. So as I'm getting ready for this morning, this comes across my timeline. So I told y'all, only time I watch certain shit, if it's somebody talking about some shit I want to hear, or somebody respect their conversation or their work, while I'm getting ready, I'll tune in. So I'm not going to talk about the interview like that, because that's their content. But I'm going to tell y'all this. It's up. So from last year, y'all remember last year, right? Okay, this part 2. She's back on their ass. The reason why they got trouble, they still got Jonathan Hay on their ass. So when I heard Jaguar shout out Jonathan and respect him for his work, what they doing, they fight. That means they fighting the same fight. So what I said Jonathan is the white version. No, this is a black and white thing. I told you it's an American thing. Hollywood is going to be, it's going to, okay, y'all see how they talking about the president? Let me give y'all some more clarity. You see how they talking about the president, right? Just know this part. Hollywood is going to continue to get exposed for the next 3 years. Remember I said they waiting on Diddy? Just know, the whole time they waiting on Diddy, they're going to be getting exposed. This is just round 1. You just seen the fact. See, I'm going to tell y'all right now. After the Diddy trial, this shit really just starting back up. It's just starting back up. Meaning, what you seeing now is just being lit. Okay. What's up, Penny? And the really weird ones are hiding behind the happy folks. That's what I said. That's what I said. The whole revelation now is all of the black people that are really gay hiding behind the word black. That's what it's about. This is what I mean, y'all. Let me be clear. You got gay people that are black. Then you got black people that are gay in the closet. And they the main ones go hard with that black talk. See, this is what I mean. The real gay black people have nothing to prove. They don't got nothing to prove. The real gay black people have nothing to prove. Whether they don't got to prove their sexuality, they don't got to prove their blackness. The fake blacks, the fake gay blacks are the ones with everything to prove, with the biggest mouths. That's what I kept telling y'all. That's what it all was about. When I say they're pink, they're weirdos. Actually, these rappers are so low down and dirty, y'all. Calling them gay is actually disrespectful, y'all. Because they worse than they're worse than the word. They are so horrible, y'all. I'm not playing with y'all, man. That's how low they are. Family. I'm gonna just tell you this. Jaguar talking about how y'all celebrate all this shit. I'm gonna just say this. When she mentioned P. Diddy name, she mentioned minors with his name. Minors. Leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. All right? Like I said, did it get better for any one of them? Because the secret is they was doing a whole lot. Who else Jaguar right exposing? 50 Cent? Huh? 50 Cent? Meaning she's on their ass. I know when the campaign is picked up. So when she's shouting out Jonathan, I already know. Tag team. They're not going to be able to stop this one, y'all. I'm telling you. This has nothing to do with Gloria Velez going. This has nothing to do with a lot. This has nothing to do. We about to get a whole new series of people coming out. This shit is going to go on the next 3 years until they all gone. But as they still here, they're going to be getting fucking destroyed, y'all. Yes. See? So I'm asking y'all again. Why is it only certain people going at them? You mean to tell me a man that might be bisexual and 2 women are the only people I see with my own eyes in this lifetime go super hard at Jay-Z, Diddy, and the rest of them? Go hard at New York rappers. Go hard, just be just not even just standing on something. Wow. Told y'all, the proof is already in your face, y'all. Through many ways. Like I said, you ain't gonna see Jonathan or nobody on certain platforms, and you ain't gonna see Jaguar on certain platforms. And that is your clues and your proof of who the fuck is who. You know what else that means? You also will know who control platforms. You know what they're gonna say? You better not put him on that platform. You better not put her on that fucking platform. Told y'all it's a big exposure going on. You're going to know by the people that stay away from it. But guess what? They the ones that been staying away from it since 23. The people that stayed away from this since Cassie got slapped on camera, they the same ones playing make-believe. Hey, you think Jim Jones, Main on Fabulous, will let Jaguar Wright come on that platform? You think so? Hey, you think Matt Hoffa let Jaguar Wright on that platform? What about Drink Champs? All right, then. They also got people down with them. They got janky-ass channels, too. Yeah. Let's go. I tell you, the new star. It's over with. Meanwhile, Nicki still doing what she do. What else Jaguar not letting go? What else Jaguar not letting go? Why I say the fire back on their ass. Her aspect now is what? That minor abuse. What they do to them boys. She ain't letting that buy shit rest at all. It's not resting. Told you they're not coming back. Why? He's still getting locked up in psych wards. He's still doing gay porn. They know him before that. They was able to see this young man get flipped out of his mind. That shit messing with them. See? And if I say they don't got nothing on her. What else she say? How she was a goon. Did not tell you they keep certain women as goons? Remy Ma. Told you. I know their whole shit, y'all. They keep certain women to put pressure on other women. I know how it works. So this is why I was telling you about Jaguar. See, thank you very much, Total Health. This is what I mean by it don't matter what she was around. It don't matter how fucking dirty she was. You know why? She drew a line and separated herself from that shit. She didn't wait. See what I'm saying? Only thing I was looking at to see if she was going to be consistent. Look to me like she's consistent on what she's standing on. Meaning she ain't stopping. What's her name? Jaguar. You ever heard of a jaguar running? All right, then. Jaguar's not scared of goats. That's why she's a fucking problem. All right? She's a fucking problem, y'all. Get it? Meaning, I know. She looked to me like she been like she been cleaned up. She look like she focused. But the shit she's saying, and I know the energy she coming with. And I know when you put that with this, you got black and white, you got yin and yang, you got problems. Well, I kept telling them. They've been worried about me and low-level people, content creators. Y'all not, you see that lady platform right there? You ain't gonna stop that. I bet you Jaguar gonna be her shit next. You ain't gonna stop. Y'all not gonna stop this. Y'all gonna keep talking about 2003. You gonna keep talking about Rockefeller. You gonna say I love Jay-Z. I love his. You gonna watch all these fake ass platforms, but guess what? You ain't stopping this. It's better than Drink Champs. That's right. Don't miss the movie this time, y'all. No, let them keep working. Guess who they get? I'm telling you, man. It's an idiot online right now. They on that nigga head. Trust me on that. Every time they go live, they get new content on them. See that? What she talking about? The Empire family. Everything I've been going through. Told you, man. He's a liar. Did he try to get me? No, he got your ass. Fraud. And your career over. And you're broke. Broke as fuck. Terrence Howard did all those movies, y'all. Broke. He broke it in a rapper, y'all. His rappers, look, man, Lil Nas X got more money than Terrence Howard, y'all. These are facts. They are fucking sorry. Because Diddy and them control. Y'all don't see the pattern, y'all. Tyrese broke. Everybody under them are broke. It also means I'm telling you, some keep telling me they were extorting rappers and actors. I'm starting to think they got billions of dollars by taking money from people. I'm starting to think they was running bend over operations. I'm starting to think that y'all don't care what nobody say. Putting people in management deals. I'm going to get that 10%. Every time I do a movie, I'm getting paid off him. Every time I'm getting paid off her. I'm getting paid off this one. I'm getting paid off that one. That's what I think they was doing, y'all. That's my opinion. But you're going to see. He didn't say shit. See, I know what happened. When Will Smith kept getting heat, and Diddy over this. That's when he came out. Because he tied in with Will Smith and all of them. You're going to see it clear now, y'all. Will Smith tried all he can. He's finished. If you think Jay-Z bigger than Will Smith, but in reality, you only believe in Jay-Z because he kept telling you got all this money. I'm going to keep telling y'all you don't got to be a rocket scientist to figure it out. Let's go to this. Let me show you how simple it is, y'all. Let me also prove to y'all how every person that's a minority from the ghetto, they love Jay-Z to death. Let me show y'all something. Who did Hollywood love more? Did they love Will Smith more or Jay-Z? Pick one. Which one? Who you think Hollywood like more? Well, it's a party in Hollywood. Everybody's there. The blacks, the white, everybody. Will Smith come in the room. Jay-Z come in the room. Which one of you think they like the most at that time? Will. Thank you, Nappy Image. Will was more favored by Hollywood than any black man. When I saw them done with him, I already know what's up, y'all. I know what's up. They love J-Lo to death. She is finished. LeBron is finished. Only difference is people love Jay-Z more than everybody. Only difference is Jay-Z is a part of people's mind, heart, and soul. It is people that do yoga right now. When they do yoga, up and down their spine, it's Jay-Z, 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 Jay-Z. No, y'all. I'm listening to the radio every day. They still play this nigga music. No, Jay-Z is a cult following. That's what he is. He's a false god to y'all. Meaning he's in all y'all life so deep that you will not get. He ain't no different from Biggie. Biggie died, didn't he? Okay. You seen a lot of celebrities die, or you saw their what? Career die. It's happening to PHARREL right now. It's happening to Snoopdogg right now. It happened to DJ Khaled. When their career is dead, they are dead. A military person, if they active military and you kick him out right now, he's dead. He's a civilian. He's bad. He's hurt. Especially if he was in the military with a lot of rank and you take all that shit from him one day and he finished, he's dead. A police officer, he's a captain. He fucks up, strip him down to nothing, take his gun. He has nothing. He's dead. He want to kill himself. Same thing happened to these rappers. But y'all won't accept that part. They was at the top. They were great. They were this and that. But that was only because the industry made it like that. And you're going to see it. Everybody that was in industry somehow ended up bad for them. But you're not looking at who the ones was doing the shit. So, being that Jaguar ain't got no balls, she ain't scared of them. Get it? All right? And there's no such thing as a Jaguar being scared. No such thing as that. So, now y'all seeing, right? Taraji broke, crying. You see the whole Empire cast destroyed. Why? Because the diddler controlled the whole shit. She's still talking about what happened to Bashir. Bashir is why a lot of people get in trouble. Why? He's still doing gay porn. So when people don't know about Bashir and they go look at what they did to him, they're going to say, it's sad what they did to this guy from Empire. Told y'all, I'm going to keep telling y'all the real narrative. I don't give a fuck what they say. This is the narrative that's being pushed 24/7 around the clock on a lot of platforms, big ones to small. They're Geppettos. They're RAPEs. They're women abusers. They're blackballers. They're scammers. They're thieves. They're controllers. They're liars. All right? They're fucking copiers. They do a lot of shit, y'all. Meaning they ruin people. And if you don't believe that, you're going to see something. Anybody been around them, their spirit just changes. You're going to see that. And they just become stuck. So, remember before everybody was scared, talking about the lawsuits? I told you, Jay-Z put a muzzle on you with the lawsuits. And I told y'all last year, Jay-Z ain't suing nobody. You want me to give you proof? Okay, I'll give you proof. Did you see Jay-Z sue the people that created this that went viral? This went viral around the world. To this day, we don't know who made that shit. I didn't see the lawsuit neither. Two wrongs don't make a right, guys. I never in my life heard of a criminal suing somebody. You ever heard of a person accused of sue somebody at the same time? Okay. Told you y'all live in a fake ass world. Y'all sad, big ass fucking kids, man. Y'all were grown as hell, scared of boogeyman. His name was Jay-Z. Back in the day, Different Strokes was the gooch. Your gooch was Jay-Z, the gooch. The nigga you talk about, you never see his ass. All right? And they ain't gonna do shit. Disgraced. No. Jay-Z has 1,000 workers that made you believe his influence. But Jaguar the one that told you what the fuck it is. So, make sure you watch this interview real life. Get it? And you get it for yourself. Smoke is coming. It's already lit. But when I say the real smoke, everybody outside the black department is what this is about. Nobody cares about the black department. This is for national headlines. That's why I keep telling y'all, this been out the black department a long time ago. Why you think Nicki standing on it? Nicki know they can't do shit to her at all. They know, Nicki know, no more behind the scenes play. We playing outside. Huh? Who else Jaguar exposed? Mary J. We're going to leave it at that. Make sure y'all check out the interviews. But I'm letting you know, like I let y'all know last year. It's back lit. It's back on fire. Meaning, full campaign. Huh? Y'all know Nan they talking about, right? They talking about Biggie. She talking about Biggie too. Talking about Biggie. Huh? Pop, West Coast. She talking about Top Dog, all that. So I'm just letting y'all know. You gonna watch everybody out here keep failing. Keep playing the charades. They all in their 50s and 60s trying to hold an error because the truth is, look to me like Diddy pulling their strings and his partner still pulling their strings. So this is why I say they all set up for failure. They are all going to be human punching bags for Jay-Z and Diddy. So they all gone, y'all. That's what's going to happen. Now you see Pharrell about to get beat up by Coogee. That's right. As Pharrell gets fired, what Jay-Z going to do for him then? You got the proof. Here goes your Pharrell. Here goes your Pharrell Louis Vuitton. Right there. So now y'all see it clear as day. All right. Pharrell not only was making basic shit, he wasn't making Louis Vuitton sell through the roof. Thank you very much, Catherine. He didn't make them better. Okay. Then on top of that, Pharrell gets accused of stealing from Coogee. So you judge it for yourself, y'all. Look at it as if you were Coogee. If you Coogee, you've been selling your sweaters for decades, 500 and up. Here comes this guy, Pharrell, a black guy from hip-hop that knows about Biggie. Here he goes trying to make your brand look like, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? When we know he could have made a sweater look totally different from that. No. Mighty funny. Brooklyn. Mighty funny, right? You see how much they on Biggie dick? You see how much they couldn't live without Biggie? You see how much they had to thrive off a nigga that was 24 years old and goddamn 97. You see how much he still influenced the world? Do you see that? No, the spirit of Big is for real. What you got to prove? Nobody from New York topped that man. Nobody. Guess what else they happened? They made sure nobody never will neither. Trust me on that. That's right. No, y'all. The biggest frauds are still on here. The biggest willing participants are still in your face. But as Jaguar lights the fire, guess what's going to happen? The more Diddy affiliates and them keep talking, they got to keep telling stories. And as they telling their stories, tell you what happens. See, this what they don't get. If I want somebody to shut up, I'm supposed to not show my face. Every time I show my face, I get them something to talk about. See that? See, they're going to keep trying to prove to me that everybody's lying on them. They're going to keep trying to prove to me that ain't true. Meanwhile, they have no clue the evidence on them. I told you, it's all about now who's getting locked up. Who's getting locked up and when. Or who's going to be found sleeping like Michael Jamal Warner. That's about it. Thank you very much, Rose. Thank you very much. We'll be cooking on members only. Yes. Other than that, the biggest thing coming is this right here, y'all. You see that? Look like a big-ass dildo, don't it? Well, it's screwing over Jamaica right now. I'm going to be honest, y'all. The way that shit look coming and the way I seen them in Jamaica, man, that shit look like nobody in Jamaica going to make it. I know the spirit, I know due to the spirit, a lot of people going to make it, but this shit is like some other shit, y'all. So, remember, that's why I want to show y'all this. Remember weeks ago when I showed y'all it's some shit coming? It didn't seem like nothing was coming. And I said, family, that's how that shit be sometimes. I said, you'll think some shit ain't coming. And meanwhile, that shit coming. Remember, I told y'all that, right? So weeks ago, about a minute ago, I should be looking at, I'm like, yo, they saying some shit gonna spank the East Coast. But then I ain't hearing nothing about it no more. It was a dead topic. Here you go. So if you got people in Jamaica, you got to check on them. Because they say people are scared. And it's going over Cuba too. Another thing they said that shit moving slow. Like when they hit over your city, they say that shit go 3 miles an hour. It moves slow once it hit. That's what they said. You see the East Coast, right? Okay. If you're on the East Coast right now and you're getting a certain type of weather, that's your clue of how bad that shit gonna be. Get it? If it's in Jamaica and that shit going up the East Coast with effects, that lets you know Jamaica getting smacked heavy. Get it? I think we about to see some Hurricane Katrinas, y'all. And this going on as we speak. So, like I say, y'all, just stay tuned. There's a lot of things happening, but we in a time now, you have to check on your family because anything happens now. Thanks, D-Hobbs. See that? This shit for real. Guess what's going to get smacked? They ain't saying nothing. Nah. Guess who about to get smacked? You see New Orleans? You see it down there? Look. You see the eye? You see the eye of that bitch? You see where it's going, right? Told y'all, y'all worry about that. That's how the shit is. I'm telling you. And guess what? Y'all might be about to get a Hurricane Katrina Part 5. See it, right? Okay, you don't got to be a genius. You see the purple part, right? If that shit keep going, you see Louisiana, right? That purple going to be over Louisiana. Can you see it clear? Okay, then. So around here, you're going to stay entertained. You're going to stay updated on the real shit. But throughout the day, continue to watch what you watch and enjoy your content and support your people. All right? And respect authenticity and respect work. Also, make sure you subscribe to Sister T. All right? On that note, we're going to get out of here today. Today was a good one. Other than that, stay tuned, y'all. Watch Jaguar. Watch Jonathan. They the clues of what's going to happen. All right? So, I'm going to ask y'all again. Why is it only these 3 people not scared? When you can figure that one out, then you'll get it clear. Until then, continue to watch the show. What's the show? Everybody's an actor now. So keep watching. We out. 1. Y'all see Little Richard, right? Yeah, when you're a rapper, when you're in this game, you're going to be Little Richard. You're going to put on that makeup and you're going to put on that gloss. That's the procedure, y'all. They all Little Richard. That's how they do Jay-Z, y'all. All black people that say Jay-Z, most black people, whether they admit it or not, that's how they feel about Jay-Z, y'all. All right? Just know that. That's a fact.